Going solar with 320 may cost you nothing down. But the work we do is not a $0 job. With a 10-year roof penetration warranty and solar panels guaranteed for 25 years, you can have peace of mind knowing we will do the job right every time without question. Solar. Power up.
Audio Fidelity Records presents a new stereophonic sound spectacular.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Winners? Hey, winners. Are you ready? I'm ready. I am ready. How are you guys doing tonight? Sorry if I'm having a little bit of camera issues. You never know what's going on here. The other camera while I was playing the intro, one of the cameras decided to stop working. Thankfully, I was ready to go for that. So how's it going, guys? Everybody ready for a good night? Oh, here we go. Maybe. There we go. It is now finally back up and running. All right, guys, how you doing? I am your host, Rick Hughes. Welcome to Live from the Cheap Seats. Are you ready? Apparently, I wasn't exactly ready, but we're getting there. Anyhow, all right, forget it. We're going old school today. How you doing? I am excited. I am so excited about everything going on right now with this team. This is a fun week. Now, I know everybody, all of a sudden, you guys are all crying because we have to face the Saints. Got to face the Saints. You know what? Dang it, let's face the Saints. Let's get this over with. If we can't beat the Saints, we don't deserve to be going any further anyway, so come on, let's do this. Let's beat the Saints. How y'all feel about that? I say bring it. Bring it. Come on. Bring the Saints. I mean, that's what it's going to take, right? You want to be a Super Bowl champ? What are you going to say? We want to be Super Bowl champ, but we can't beat the Saints. Well, then you don't deserve to be Super Bowl champ. So bring them on. Let's go. I'm ready. I get the feeling Tom Brady's going to be ready. Let me tell you this. When it comes to the Buccaneers, the Saints have not seen this Buccaneers team. Now, I know they've played twice, but don't tell me the Week 1 Buccaneers is the same team that's playing now. They are not. Okay, and when they play later in the year, it's still not this team. Thank you, John Carruthers, for saying you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. Let's go do it. Let's go. I'm liking the comments in here, Ben. Bring on the Saints. That's right. We ain't scared. Let's do this. The Bears couldn't have played dead in a John Wayne movie today. Look, guys, this is gonna be a lot of fun. I am excited about this. All right. This is it. This is it. We got more bonus Bucks football, guys. More of it. I don't understand some of you. I read my Facebook feed. It's worse this week than it was last week. I mean, last week I struggled a little bit to find, things for our segment.
Stupid Bucks fans say.
I had a hard time last week. This week, it was a cakewalk, man. It was a cakewalk. You guys made my job easy. You're everywhere. Literally, Mike DeRoche sent me in the best one of the week, like 2 minutes before the Buccaneers, before we were going to start this show. Okay, I mean, you guys are still going at it and just monumentally some hilarious things. So, guys, we are going to have a very fun segment of
Stupid Bucks fans say.
And this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Now, I am half awake tonight. This is going to be a lot of fun. Some of you may know I was yesterday. I flew down to Tampa and got to spend the evening at the Deck Bar and Grill out at Isla del Sol. Hello, how you doing, Cedric? How you doing, man? I finally get to have those wings and all kinds of the Walker's Wood shrimp and all kinds of things. I had a great night there. Got to hang out with Peter and the boys. It was a good time. Some of you, I believe, were there. It was a good time. So I had to hop back on a plane this morning at 4:00 to be back for work today. I had to work all day. And then here I am jumping in here, diving in the chair, and we're live. So anything may be about to happen. I have no idea. So whenever I say,
Are you ready?
I am not sure I'm ready tonight, but we're going to find out. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. So as Lester says, Lester, you're right. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. I am so all over this game. I'm all over it. Listen, this is not the time to get mad about gotta face the Saints. This is not a time to be down. This is not a time to be depressed. This is not a time for anything. Your team's winning in the playoffs. By the way, for all the people saying, oh man, we let this rookie backup quarterback run all over us, I want to point something out to you guys. Something very, very, very interesting. They covered the spread. Where's Harry? They covered the spread. The Buccaneers did. So come on. This is going to be a fun show. I know it's going to be a fun show because we're about to start off by making the show just a whole lot smarter by bringing in Jacob Charnow, brother.
Rick.
This is what it feels like. Take a look.
Rick, this is it. This is it. I'm so happy. My team's not in the playoffs, so I was all in on the Buccaneers this postseason.
Yeah.
I was so excited to watch this game and just watching it. And I know I'm just waiting for the segment, Rick, because I know people weren't happy enough with how much you guys won by. And guess what? Who cares? A win is a win in the playoffs. Okay, you guys had you guys played Washington up to this point? I don't think you guys played Washington this season, right?
No.
Okay, so you had never faced this team before, and you're playing a guy who, guess what? I know it's Taylor Heineke. I know, it's not a guy that you really have to worry about, but you hadn't game planned for him all week. It's hard. He's still an NFL player, right? And this team still has that defensive line that I wasn't really concerned about and didn't really end up having much of an impact.
Chase who?
Yeah, honestly, but I mean, all the credit in the world to Donovan Smith, who, Rick, me and you were harping on this the entire time leading up to this game. We were saying, stop worrying so much. Donovan Smith has been great in the second half of the season, and he played really, really well in this wild card game. 31 points to this defense. And if you, I mean, I'm sure people were watching this Bears game, this Bears Saints game today. The Bears weren't playing well, right? It wasn't like the Saints defense was shutting them down. The Bears just weren't playing good football, right? And,
Right.
and you're playing this team for the third time, and you're looking ahead, and you're saying, well, looking at it right now, the Saints offense is significantly less explosive than the Bucks is, right? Brady's playing, Drew Brees is playing like he's 42 or whatever.
Yep.
Like Tom Brady's playing like he's 25 years old.
What in the world is with Brady, man?
It's crazy.
He looks phenomenal.
It's crazy. And I mean, Mike Evans, who he ended up playing, and 6 receptions, 119 yards. And the reason Antonio Brown was kind of silent besides that touchdown was because he's an insurance policy. It's because when Mike Evans doesn't play, that's when you can have, the best receiver of the last 2 decades.
By the way,
Antonio Brown come in and play as your wide receiver 1. But it was overall, Rick, a fantastic game, and I'm really looking forward to this next round against the Saints.
They never trailed. Never trailed. Everybody's acting like, oh no, Washington pulled within 2 at one point. Well, they are, look, they're an NFL team, okay? They are an NFL team. He still scored 31 on them and held them at 23. And oh my gosh, Jacob, wait till you see the segment.
Oh.
Wait till you see it. I mean,
Stupid Bucks fans say.
Because there were some that were on point this week.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure that there was
awesome.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
It is awesome. Let's bring Johnny Dean, the professor, in.
Absolutely.
Hey, brother.
How's it going, guys?
Good. How are you?
All right, man.
Johnny, you sent me a great statistic. I don't know if you remember the one I'm talking about right now about Brady's rank. What was it, PFF ranking?
Yeah, the PFF. Yeah, that was very interesting. I got that from Drew, actually. Drew.
Yeah, do you have that? Do you have it in front of you?
I do not.
Okay, I do. It's I was going to let you do it since you sent it to me, but the thing is, Tom Brady ranked, his PFF ranking was 90 plus in this game, and no other quarterback had ranked over 80 against the
Bears.
Washington this year.
Oh yeah, Washington
this year. Right. No other quarterback had ranked over 80, and his PFF ranking was 90. Okay, Brady is right now clicking on all cylinders. I mean, this is fun, guys. I'm not making any predictions right now. It's too early. Right now, I'm celebrating and trying to stay awake. But right now, all I can tell you is this Buccaneers team can beat this Saints team.
I fully believe that. But
Yeah.
right now, I'm turning off my head and I'm running on pure fandom now because I've gotten to this point and now I don't know where to go with it because if I use my head, I'll be killing my fandom. You know what I mean? So the head's turned off. Fandom's all 100% now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I this is using my head. Okay. This is using my head. I can say this. The Buccaneers are about to run into a very good team that seems to be stumbling into destiny this year.
Well, see, that's where I disagree because the Saints look like they're stumbling all the time, just kind of like we are.
I'll go with that. I don't even disagree with what you're saying there, but let me say this. While they look like they're heading into destiny, if there's one man walking the NFC planet who can throw a wrench in that whole thing, really, is there a better example? Is there anybody that you would rather have? How beautiful. You remember feeling this exact way about Philadelphia? Back in the day? Yeah, this would be the exorcism of that feeling about the Saints. This would be
half terror and half anticipation that you had in your gut. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
I want to beat them so bad, but they always beat us. That feeling,
right?
That's exactly how we felt about Philadelphia. This is it all over again. This year, in so many ways, is just a redo of our Super Bowl season. In so many ways,
all the add-ons. We did add a coach last year, but that wasn't the John Gruden situation.
But it is. It's just okay. That's 1 year down the road. But I mean, you got the new quarterback. You've got the situation is different. This is just Oh my
You know,
god.
you know what the big difference I feel this year is?
What's that?
This isn't temporary.
What do you mean?
With John Gruden, I felt like it was temporary. Felt like we were making a push for a Super Bowl, and that was it. We were throwing all our cards on the table. We put all that money out, gave up all those draft picks for 1 year. I felt that at that time.
You
And
don't
now
think
I
that's what
don't
most
feel
people
that
are
way
saying
anymore.
about this year?
Huh? Well,
That's
some
what
people were
everybody's
saying that,
saying
but
about
we
this
haven't
year.
done that. We haven't spent all of our cash capital. We built a youthful team
Yeah.
with veteran
Yeah,
experience.
they're not all old. Yeah, you're right. They're not all old. We got a lot of really good young guys. So yeah.
And we're not giving up draft picks. We haven't given up a first round pick yet.
Yeah. That's pretty fun, isn't it?
Yeah, we gave up with John Gruden. We gave up between him and the wide receiver. We gave up what, 4 draft picks?
Yeah.
4 first round draft picks. There was more draft picks done.
I think it was
that
2 1s, 2 2s, and
okay,
millions of dollars. I don't remember.
millions and millions. Let's see, who was it? Dirk Cotter, or what? Lovie Smith was the coach when we finally paid Gruden off.
Right. So I don't know. All I can say, yeah, it was worth it though, by the way. It was worth it. Let me tell you something. I'll go through 10 bad years for 1 Super Bowl. I mean, I'll do that. I'll do it.
I'm ready for the next step, man. I'm ready.
Yeah,
for
so am I. You know, but if you think about the math of
I
it,
hate the Patriots.
if you think about the math of it, you're really supposed to go with the whole idea of parity. You're supposed to go to a Super Bowl every 16 years and win one every 32. Okay, that's
Yeah, that's the NFL's idea. Yeah,
right. Now, having said that, the Buccaneers, they're way ahead of schedule. So, I mean, there are teams that have never been that are older than the Buccaneers. There are certainly teams that have never won, a lot of them. And, the Bucs right now can at least reasonably dream about a second one. I mean, that's pretty crazy.
Look at the Steelers, man. The Steelers took 45 years to get their first playoff win.
Yeah. But what happened tonight, Johnny?
Oh my God! This game is as an avid Steelers doubter, and I have been the whole year, and that's something I've been harping on. Like that's been my main thing, is that the Steelers are not the team that their record points them out to be.
Right.
This is not surprising. It's more surprising that the Browns are doing this without their coach or offensive coordinator. But the Steelers it's over for Big Ben. I think they know it. I think he knows it. And it's time for them to move on and get a younger guy in there that can work with this team and help develop these young receivers.
What do they call those? Those car races that they have like out through the country? They're like rally races or whatever, and you see people on the sides of the roads, and the people are racing. And I was watching some video today, some random, I don't know, when I was in the airport, there was some random video I stumbled across of all these terrible car crashes where the cars are just spinning out of control. Everything, they're flying off of the corner, slamming into trees. Everything's just going. That right now is the Steelers tonight. Yeah. I mean, it's just the wheels are flying off, the doors are flying off, the whole thing is just coming apart everywhere. And I don't know. Is this it for Roethlisberger?
It's got to be, man. It might be it. I hate to say this because the Rooneys don't. This is a hard prediction to make, but it might be it for the coach.
No way.
It could be, dude. Pittsburgh hates him, by the way. This town hates him. They hate Tomlin. They think he's destroyed their teams. He's had 2 Super Bowls, right? And they despise him, dude. Right now, Jacob's like salivating.
Please. Salivating thing where Jacob's just sitting there going, wait, Tomlin might be available.
We'll take it.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it because the Rooney's track record.
Right. They hold on to coaches for a very long time, and it's always paid off well.
What's this, the 17th year or something like that?
Yeah.
All right. So.
And it's always paid off well. It's just. Can you believe though that it's been that long that he's been the coach? I mean, that's phenomenal.
I mean, right?
Wow, I still picture Cowher like it was, maybe a decade ago.
Yeah.
That's the kind of system that I would love to see before I die in Tampa. Somebody
You better hang on. You better be ready to hang on for a while, brother, because I don't think we're about to run into that little cycle.
I know Arians is going to be gone, but after Arians, I would like to keep a coach for at least a while. Let him cycle through and get the team, because we got a team. Anybody can build on this team right now.
Is
Anybody
Bowles
can.
going?
Huh?
Is Bowles going or staying?
I don't see Bowles as head coaching material right now. I think Bowles is quite happy where he is as a defensive coordinator.
I hope so. He's being interviewed.
If I can give input on anything, it's Todd Bowles being a head coach, and he's a significantly better defensive coordinator than he is head coach.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's been interviewed. The Falcons wanted to interview him, so
yeah.
So who knows? Who knows? Let's bring Matt Colson in here. Matt, that guy in Oklahoma. Hey, Matt. Woo! How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. I'm watching the Brownies just beat the hell out of that team from Pittsburgh. Oh my God. My God.
Last I saw was 28-0. What is it now?
It still is.
Yeah.
But they blackened both of Big Ben's eyes and bruised his nose up pretty good. And
wow.
I'm being facetious, but it doesn't look like the team.
I was picturing it in my head going, holy crap, what did I miss?
It's just Myles Garrett just taking helmet.
That's what I was going to say. The last time I saw the Pittsburgh play Cleveland, Myles Garrett was bludgeoning some dude over the head with a helmet. So this is usually a hot game.
Okay, guys, let's talk. First of all, let's talk about last night. Okay, I want to start off. Jacob, let me start with you.
Okay.
Watching the game, what are your takeaways? What are you happiest about and most concerned about?
Okay, so what am I happiest about? I'm probably just most excited for this offense because they look like they're clicking right on every level. Because and this is something that I think that now we're realizing, especially after last night, which is it's not a matter of whether it's Rojo or Leonard Fournette. It's this offensive line is so good that no matter who you put back there is going to do well, right? Because we saw Leonard Fournette, 19 carries, they gave him the rock, 93 yards and a touchdown. Whether it's him or Rojo going, this offensive line is going to block for him.
Yep.
And if you saw it against this Washington defensive line, I think it's going to be similar against the New Orleans defensive line since they're relatively similar, right, in terms of talent, right? The Saints are going to have Trey Hendrickson back probably, and he's been quietly fantastic, which is he's a guy that I'm actually worried about. But as far as what I'm happy about, this offense, like I said, is clicking. What am I concerned about? I mean, what do I say? I mean, I guess like maybe no, there's nothing. What do I have to be concerned about?
The blocking on extra points.
Right, exactly. Yeah, maybe the special teams. Maybe put Antonio Brown back.
Johnny, let me come to you after the game last night. What are you happiest about, and what are you most concerned about?
The first thing that went through my head after that game last night was, where is that guy that was on the show talking crap about Donovan Smith was going to get owned by Chase Young? I want him back right now. All those guys that were saying our offensive line was going to crumble before this defense, the defensive line didn't do squat. They didn't do crap. The secondary and the linebacker surprisingly did better than I had expected. But I don't care, man. We kicked their butt. Yeah. They gave everything they had. Wait a minute. This is a playoff game. They gave everything they had. They spent a week planning for the Buccaneers with no surprise who was going to be quarterback. Okay. Yeah. The Buccaneers had to go, who the hell is going to be quarterback? And they planned for Alex Smith to be back there. And you could tell that in the first half of the game because they were playing they didn't have outside containment and stuff. All right. We lost outside containment quite a bit. And a lot of that is because we didn't have White in there getting with that sideline to sideline speed of his.
Yep.
But that game was, I thought, and we came back from diversity and did so.
Right.
So what did they score? They scored 24 points. Who scored 23. Over 30 points against
23,
us?
Right. 23. I got to play this again one more time. Let me just play this one more time. This is from the check down in WAE. Hold on. I got to play this one more time.
He wants Tom. He wants Tom.
Oh my gosh, I got to take that Gronk laugh and turn it into an audio file. By the way,
Well, my biggest takeaway is now we're facing the only team that's put 38 points on us twice.
yep, yeah. Matt, what were you happiest about, and what were you most concerned about?
I was happy we won. It was good to see that we're still in the game.
Right.
I was concerned post game because you're talking about the strength of our offensive line, and I think Cap is out for the rest of the year.
Yeah, he is.
So
from what I heard. Yeah.
I don't know. This is Johnny's territory why we never draft enough depth on the lines. This is where we're at. We got a guy named Larson, I think is his name.
Yeah, Ted Larson.
He's got to take on some pretty big dogs over there in New Orleans.
Ted did pretty well, dude. He has before.
You cannot fix everything all in one season, and they came darn close.
I understand that.
I mean, they came darn close. The only reason they didn't get some superstar offensive lineman free agent for cheap is because one wasn't available. I mean,
yeah. But
I mean, it's just
that's the worst thing. We can probably work around it. I'm concerned that we've lost to New Orleans twice so hard. But on the
the first one was week 1. I mean, this team had never played together. And the second time, that is a concern. It was later in the year, but they still weren't clicking on all cylinders. Now they are.
And we didn't have AB.
Right.
So,
yeah, that was before AB.
That's a good point.
What we're looking at now is if we can overcome the demon of the Saints. And I think we can statistically. If Harry was here, I'd love to hear his take on this.
Yeah.
How often does a team face another team in the same season 3 times and one team win all 3?
Yeah.
To me, I don't think that happens. I think
the odds are in it actually has happened with the Steelers and the Ravens before.
Well, I mean, I think it happens. I think it definitely happens.
I mean, each team has done it to the other team.
Yeah.
That's Ravens and Pittsburgh. That rivalry is deep, dude.
Yeah, it's tough, but it happens.
Well,
it is tough, but it happens. I mean,
we're going to New Orleans, which is a short flight. We're not playing prime time, which seems to be our.
No, that's done. That's done. I don't want to hear about that anymore. That's done and over. They did it last night. They won on NBC last night in prime time. Won a big game. I don't want to hear that anymore.
Well, I think the whole world's going to be looking at this because it's the 2 star quarterbacks over 40. We're going to be the media dolls for the week, and I hope that we put a can of ass whip in there and end up in Green Bay the following week.
Yeah,
that's how I see it. I think the team is molded, like you were alluding to, about the fact they've gotten the bugs worked out pretty much.
Yeah. Yep.
So you're not dealing with the same animal.
Listen, even if they
look,
no matter what happens, I feel like at least this game we're going to see our best against their best. I mean, there are injuries and stuff that have happened. Yes, sure. But my point being, you're going to see the Buccaneers clicking, not the first game where they hadn't played together and then they were immediately thrown into, playing the Saints. Now you're seeing Brady's had time with the team. I mean, Brady's playing out of his freaking mind. Anybody who says Brady's not, do you remember the conversations about Brady? Yeah, I watched it. I love this. It always cracks me up because people try to present themselves as experts simply by saying, I've watched the tape. Right? And then they think they're an expert because they said, I've watched the tape. So now, okay, well, then it's over. You're right. But the thing is, how many of them said, I've watched the tape and his arm strength is gone. He's done. He's gone. There were experts saying this.
Experts.
You know what this makes me think of? I'm actually going to bring in, this is almost a what's cooking in the South moment, but I'm going to bring in something. There was a study, if you've ever heard of Wine Spectator magazine. It's this big magazine. It's like one of the top magazines regarding dealing with wine. And what they did is they took white wine and put red food coloring in it and gave it to these wine tasters and had them taste it. And none of them knew. Okay. And this is what I always laugh about the experts. They always present themselves as being, like, well, let me tell you, I watched this tape.
Like
And
that fool that came on that Johnny was talking about. I remember that guy.
yeah.
He was like, oh, we're going to die. Everybody might as well stay on the bus. We're going to get our asses whipped on national TV. It didn't quite work that way.
No.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, like, if I watch, if I go on YouTube and I just watch something in very, very slow motion, frame by frame, I now know the most about football out of anybody. I now have authority over you to tell you what's right and wrong. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And this is something I wanted to ask you about too, because I'm watching this game today, the Saints game, and I'm thinking and this was not just today, weeks. I am just not impressed with Drew Brees anymore. Right? He's
not the reason they're winning.
Exactly. And I just, I'm not impressed with Brees. You don't have to worry about him really picking you apart offensively next week.
Right.
You don't have to. Kamara won't be able to run. I mean, whenever Harry's on, he always says, well, no one's tried to come out and run against Tampa. Well, Washington kind of did, right? 14 carries from Antonio Gibson. He pulled him for 31 yards.
Right.
Kamara and Latavius Murray won't be able to run on you. And I know that they're obviously better than Antonio Gibson, or Kamara is at least, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. He's not going to be a game changer in that sense, right?
Yeah.
Am I worried about Michael Thomas? Not really. I mean, he can do his damage, but how much damage can he really do?
Yeah.
And when you're coming down and scoring, it's more explosively and quicker and all that, and you're putting together longer drives than the Saints are.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the Bucs next week.
I'm more concerned about the offense than I am the defense, and I know that blows people's minds, and I always hate it when I say that. People they freak out when I say that, but I honestly believe that it's the Saints have some kind of weird ability to get in your head. They do it to every team. They trash talk better than everybody else. They do certain whatever it is that they do. They know how to get in your head, and that's the thing that concerns me most, because it seems like we have some players, Mike Evans, that can let that happen to themselves. So I don't want to see. Yeah,
well, Mike Evans.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said was Mike Evans, and I don't want to see. I don't want to see that happen. God forbid Antonio Brown does something stupid. I mean, he's been.
Hey, knock on wood right there.
What the heck happened to Chris Godwin?
Oh, he just forgot how to catch.
I think he stayed out in the afternoon and went to the bar.
I don't know, man. He's the one guy. The one thing you can say about Chris Godwin is he never drops the ball, and he was dropping everything.
Everybody has a bad game.
Yeah, then that's all it was. That is all it was. You got any more for us, Matt, for right now, or do you want to call back in Levitt?
Oh, I'll check back with you later. I'm just listening tonight. I'm watching my team, see if we can get Pittsburgh knocked out of the way.
Yep. Well, hopefully you'll call back. Thanks.
I'll do that. You guys have a good night.
Yep.
Yes.
Hey, I want to tell Mike DeRoche, happy birthday, buddy.
Yes.
Mike DeRoche, happy birthday, my friend. Birthday. Happy birthday. Ask for your birthday present. Ask to be let out of the box.
And one thing I'm going to say, one thing I'm going to say is for the next, if the Bucs, fingers crossed, can win a Super Bowl, there is for the rest of the way, there is no saying that they did not earn it with the teams that they're going to have to face coming up.
Right.
It's a possibility that you guys have to play the Saints, the Packers, and the Chiefs to win a Super Bowl this year. And that would be
the gauntlet. That's running the gauntlet. Yeah. That is running the gauntlet. Tyler Brashaw, how you doing, my friend?
What is up, gentlemen? How are we doing today?
Hey,
we're all doing pretty well right now.
Really good. I wanna also say happy birthday to Mike. And a fun fact going back to that, he's never had birthday cake. So that's pretty cool.
Mike doesn't know what a birthday is.
They don't have birthdays in Canada.
Right. Tyler, what are your takeaways from the game? What are you happiest about and most concerned about?
I honestly, it's the way the game played out. I'm really not that concerned. I know a lot of people are. You see this out of guys that talking about Heineke. You see that guys do this often when you don't have film on him. We didn't come into this game knowing this guy could scramble the way he was, or that he wasn't going to be scared of the blitz and just throw the ball away. He looked really good getting out of the pocket, escaping pressure. And he's quicker than we thought. You just don't have film on a guy like that.
Right.
And as for the offense, stalling out a couple times, typically, when we're in the red zone, we're one of the best teams in the NFL, if not the best.
Right.
More times than not, we're not kicking field goals. We're punching it in for 6. So I'm not worried about anything. You survive in advance, and nobody should be complaining. We just won a playoff game.
Yep.
And,
For 20 years almost.
and you guys, all right, you guys want to hear something funny? Like this. So, what is your probably this offseason biggest story that you're gonna have? Who's gonna be your running back? Oh, do you need to upgrade at corner? I'm on Twitter and I follow a Washington fan page. They're having discussions of whether or not Taylor Heineke should have a chance at their starting quarterback role next year. So be happy with what you're doing over there in Tampa right now.
There are people still wondering who our quarterback should be next year. It's just phenomenal.
Honestly, when they announced that Alex Smith wasn't playing, I had some buddies over for the game. One of them was a Redskin or a football fan.
Whoa.
Football team fan. And I was like, honestly, I'm a little more worried about this kid that we don't know than Alex Smith. Because Alex Smith, you put pressure on him. He's not going anywhere. He's going to fold to the ground. You just don't know and he made some good throws. Unbelievable.
The kid had the game of his life.
Oh, yeah.
And I love it. I love the memes were showing. You remember when Chase Young was pointing at Heineke's name?
Yeah.
Back of his jersey, and it said, that's the closest he got to a quarterback all night. I was cracking up. You know what? Let's do this. Let's jump. Screw it. Let's jump right into this. You guys want to do it?
Let's do it.
Yes.
All right. Let's do.
Stupid Bucks fans say.
Here we go. These should be good.
All right, guys. Johnny, can you see the screen?
How many people folded after the third quarter?
Okay.
Oh, a lot.
You can't see the screen?
No.
Oh, man. Johnny, how about this? Hop offline. Go ahead and watch, and then
I'm
come
on it over here.
What's that?
I'm on it.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's bring on the first one. First one is honesty. If you really think Tom Brady is the reason we are in the playoffs, you just don't know football. We have an amazing team we definitely have not had in years. Tom has shown that he's not done. I can say that, but it really grinds my gears hearing we're 5-11 all because of Tom Brady. Look at our stats from our kicker from a year ago and compare and our offensive line. Look, I'm not even going to keep going on this.
He watches film, Rick. Don't you know?
That's right. He watches film. Why am I questioning him? He watched film. All right, here's another one. I know I'm going to catch heat for this from several people, most of which weren't even a Bucks fan last season. But with the uncertainty about the future of this franchise, would you hypothetically be willing to trade Brady for Watson? A simple yes or no will do. I don't need to hear about all the wonderful things Brady has done for this organization. Keep in mind, we have no backup plan set up after Brady retires.
Whoa.
Now, let me tell you why I put this in here, okay? Because, first of all, yes, it's not possible, okay? It's not possible. You're not trading Brady for Watson. It's just not possible, okay? But let's give this guy credit. He put hypothetically, okay? So let's give him that, all right? The reason I put it in there is not because the question in and of itself is stupid. Pretend fantasy football, whatever you want to call it, Brady for Watson. Would you do it? All right. It's actually an intriguing question. Do you trade next year for the next 10 years? All right. Having said that, the craziest part, or the reason I'm doing it is, why are you freaking talking about this when you just won a playoff game?
Can never be happy.
No one can be happy. This is the art of being a Bucks fan. You can never be happy.
Oh my gosh, why would you do it then? Of all times, like, okay, it's playoff week. Let's go. Woohoo! It's playoff week. It's playoff week. Hey, I was just wondering, would y'all trade the quarterback?
It's not even like looking forward to like the Super Bowl. It's not even looking forward. It's looking like, hey, let's get rid of the centerpiece on our team right now.
Right.
Exactly. Why would I give? They would love to have Brady there.
Let's get
they would trade for Watson for Brady in a heartbeat. Of course they would.
Of course. But it is an interesting question in the sense that now think about the Buccaneers with Watson over the next 10 years. That's interesting. So it's at least, okay, I get it. He said hypothetically, so I'll give this guy a little bit of credit.
I mean, If Tom Brady wins 2 Super Bowls and retires, yeah, then I want Watson. Let's do that.
There you go. There you go.
Let's make Houston give him a third. Sure, Chase for a
He wins
third.
2 Super Bowls and then retires. I prefer if Rodgers is off the board. Then
Right.
I would prefer to just find our own.
Well, this is
and I know
what I
that
think
hasn't
is
went
funny.
well with us for a long time, but
Yeah, this is what I think is funny. Let's say we have Tom Brady for the next 3 years. Or you can have Deshaun Watson for the next 12 years. I think you have a better chance at winning more Super Bowls with Brady for 3 years. That's a pretty amazing thing to think about. All right, let's go on.
I have another take on that, and I think that you're going to go ballistic on me. But
what's that? No, do it.
Developmental staff we've watched them do miracles with Donovan Smith. We've
Right.
watched them do miracles with other people on our team. Rojo went from a bust to a superhero. Okay, I believe this developmental squad is maybe having their own ideas about what our backups are going to do.
Maybe what happened to Jameis?
Well, Jameis ain't our backup.
Well, no, I know that, but I'm just saying if they're so great at developing. So
Jameis is still third string, so
Yeah.
sometimes if it's broke, it's just broke.
there you go.
I was about to drop something. I was about to say Sam Darnold, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Enough said. All right, let's bring this up. Smith is injured. This is why I jumped straight into this because of the conversation Tyler just had. Smith is injured. Heineke gives them a better option. Let's hope they stay with Smith. First of all, they were 5-1 with Smith. They were 1-4 with Heineke. To me, no. I'd rather have Heineke in there. Okay. Heineke had a great game, but they lost.
Play him again. See what happens.
Right, Jacob. That's exactly right. Play him again. Let's see what happens. He had the game of his freaking life. That was his top. That was his ceiling. That was it. Holy cow. You saw the best out of him.
Hey, here's an idea. When they start moving people around and Heineke ends up dropping to a waiver to try to protect him real quick, to pick somebody else up, wouldn't it be hilarious if the Bucs picked him up?
That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. And then everybody would say, and I'd hear this over. Everybody
Tampa Bay Ray comes on. And
yeah. I'd be hearing his name constantly. All right. You ready? Why does Todd Bowles have head coach interviews again? Because the defense was doing so terribly, right? Right?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Why does Todd Bowles have head coach interviews again? Because the defense was so bad last night. 23 points, guys. 23 points. That's all I got. That was it on their coup d'etat, best night ever, quarterback at the peak of his performance possible ever. This is it. They got 23.
In this game, like, people again don't realize how out of hand this game could have gotten with 2 more touchdowns rather than those field goals. And nobody talks about this then.
Right.
Nobody cares about the 23 points at that point.
Right.
Again, when Heineke was coming in, it's like rookie quarterbacks. You see a lot of rookie quarterbacks have good years because there's no film on them. Same situation last night. If we win 41-23, nobody brings up Todd Bowles' defense.
Well, if Vaughn didn't fumble that ball, everything's different.
Yeah, absolutely. And
we've seen this over and played out over and over in the NFL for 50 years, man.
Yeah.
The backup is always the most popular person on the team because of what? Because he comes in and he looks good because nobody's game planned for him. Nobody's watched him. It's always the same.
When Vaughn fumbled that ball, I remember thinking to myself, he's not going to touch the ball again. I don't know if he touched the field.
That's exactly what I said, Tyler. I said, well, we've seen him, the last of him for this year.
I don't even know if he got on the field again.
Yeah.
when I was watching with my dad, when my dad saw that happen, he doesn't really know who Keyshawn Vaughn is or anything. He goes, he'll be washing cars by next week.
Yeah. It wasn't just a fumble. He got ran over and trying to block. And that was, I think, I was surprised to see him come back in after that.
It was actually, honestly, a really good play by whoever was on. That was
right in the last second was a great shot.
Was it John Bostic? Might have been.
I don't remember who it was.
Either way, you still can't block when you're laying on your back.
Yeah, let's keep going here.
Stupid Bucs fans say.
Keep going because we got some good ones coming up. All right. Now this one's even hard to read. Why we're number one in the league in stopping the run, you ask? Well, because once team realized they don't need to run on us to score points, they stop.
Huh?
Where do they score points?
Garrett, what are you doing, buddy?
So they're scoring all these points throwing the ball because they
I don't see it.
Again, last time I was on, I said this. Tampa going into week 17 was 7th in the league in points allowed, 5th in the league in yards allowed. Like, what are people thinking?
I don't know.
Garrett,
People don't like people just like thinking what they like to think because they watch tape. That's what they do.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's so funny. It's just hilarious to me. I watch tape. Okay, hold on. You ready?
I got a game update for you, man. It's 35-7 now, Cleveland.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Another bum quarterback nobody's heard of beating our great Todd Bowles defense.
That's Todd Boyes.
Right, Todd Boyer.
Todd Boyer.
Yeah.
Play.
It's just
35-7.
And by the way,
in the recycle bin.
By the way, I want to say this just so everybody knows I'm pretty fair about this. I want to throw myself in here real quick for saying I just don't see how they even have the possibility of scoring 20 points. I said that yesterday in the pregame show. Oops.
Yeah, I said 40. We'd score 40 too. So whoops.
So all right, it happens to me. And I also make fun of our staff. Hang in here tight because it's coming. All right. Teresa. I love you, Teresa, but Arians, let Tom call the damn plays and scream at the stupidity of the wide receiver quarterback actions. Teresa, we never were behind. We were never losing in the game, Teresa.
I give Teresa a big pass because she comes on with a lot of knowledge.
Oh, I agree with you. I agree. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. But
Teresa got caught up in the moment. She knows.
Yeah. I pick on that. I pick on the people I love too. So this happens.
A lot of emotion.
Yeah. Welcome. Oh yeah. Okay. Here we go. You ready? Logan Elliott. This is actually kind of embarrassing.
This is 3 different people, which is fantastic.
What were you thinking of? What was embarrassing last night? What embarrassed you about leading the entire game? What was it that was embarrassing about us winning a playoff game and leading the entire time? And look down below. As usual, the secondary sucks. And the person below that definitely is trash. This is like a cluster of idiocy. I mean, wow.
What did Antoine Winfield do that you're like saying that the secondary is awful? What are you watching? What game are you watching?
I don't know.
Makes no sense to me.
We are not going deep in the playoffs if our defense can't get their heads out of their ass.
Yes, you are.
What did they do so bad?
After today, I'm not worried about the Saints next week at all, to be honest with you. So I think we're just getting deeper.
Well, I think it's going to be good. It's going to be fun.
I shouldn't say I'm not worried about it because what they've done to us in the past 2 games.
Right.
But I don't think they're the same team. Well, we're not the same team we were in week
right. No, that's exactly right. I don't think they're the same team, and I don't think that we are the same team.
And honestly, if you're the Bears, I feel sorry for Harry. If you're the Bears and you hold the Saints to 14 points through 3 quarters, you got to be winning that game. Trubisky just lost himself a job.
Yeah.
So did Javon Wims.
Yeah.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah.
What a win, man.
Gonna lose to a trash ass team because of a rookie running back.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Rookie running back.
What are they watching? Yeah, what game are you guys watching?
If anything, if I was going to come on here tonight, I would have thought they would be hating on the offense.
Right. But
and people also forget that defense is a really good defense. It's a good defense. Yes. When we had like 504 yards on them, I mean, we just stalled out a couple times.
Yeah. So here, let's continue. Only the Bucks can make a backup quarterback look like a superstar.
I've heard that so many friggin' times.
Wait, really though, only the Bucks can do this?
How about the Seattle Seahawks?
Thank you, Jacob. You just took it. You just beat me to my point that I was about to make. I was about to say, how about them Seahawks?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy.
Wow. Wow.
Shame on Jamal Adams. Let's just get that out there. Let's just some Jamal Adams slander while we're at it.
Yes, we put up 507 yards of total offense against the second-ranked defense in the NFL, and yet the Bucks fans want to complain.
Let's get Eric Madison in
here. Eric, you are a hero. You are a hero.
What was that doing on the stupid shit?
Well, it was supposed to be the one I put at the end, but I put it in the wrong order. I told you I'm tired. So that's
a long day yesterday, man.
That's the one smart thing Bucks fans say.
We need to check
here. You know what? I'm gonna stack the house. Hold on. Mike DeRoche, you're coming in. Dude, you're coming on in. We get the house stacked. Here's the story.
What's going on, boys?
Lady. No, we get the Brady Bunch thing going here on the screen.
Oh, the Brady Bunch. Clever.
Yeah.
Bucks.
Go Bucks, Mike. Hey, dude, how you doing? Dude?
The dude fell asleep.
The dude. Okay, so I'm going to keep going here.
Fell asleep. Out either or.
Okay, so we need to fix wide receiver. ASAP. Not good at all, though. You ready? The Buccaneers need to fix wide receiver.
Wide receivers?
Because Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, and Scotty Miller just not good enough.
Is it not enough for you?
We don't have enough talent.
What the?
If we just had
put that back up again.
You can't get stupid.
Put that one back up again. I want to see it. Yeah, Bucks Nation diehards for life. Yeah, I thought so.
If you just had Denzel Mims, the distance that you would go. If you guys had kept Rashad Perryman on your team, where you guys where you guys would be right now is
it.
You can't get stupid.
All right, now I got to take a shot at our staff. I'm gonna take a shot at our staff. Y'all ready? Nick Citro.
Oh no.
This offense will need to score 40 a game to win a ring. Nick got upset at the beginning of the game. Things got out of control. He emotionally, Nick, you're going to be a counselor, brother. You're going to be a counselor. Steady, boy. Steady. Let's keep going. Why can't the GOAT connect a semi-deep pass? Because he's too busy connecting on the deep ones.
This was James White. He's just mad. He's still sitting in New England all mad that Tom Brady left.
James White. That's a good one.
Yep. Holy cow, man. All right. Charles Richardson.
Oh, geez.
John Wolford starting for the Rams. Seahawks got a gift-wrapped win. Oops. How'd that age, Charles?
Freezing cold takes.
How did that age, Charles? Okay. Now, we're going to get into my favorites here. Y'all ready? These next four are buttes. Okay. These next four are the beauties. Here we go. This is, what's funny is I always call one like, okay, this one is last. And I name the file last because I know I want to get to it last. But then I had last two.
Oh, no.
That came up. And then I had last three. Finally, I just put last because it came in 2 minutes before. And it was the best. That was from you, Mike. Mike sent it to me. So, all right, hold on. Here we go. You ready? Here we go. Hold on. First of all, it wouldn't surprise me if the Bucks fire Arians and bring in McDaniels from New England.
Oh, God. These guys are so used to wanting to fire coaches, man. I swear.
They just go straight to it, don't they?
Yeah, it's just automatic reaction, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Honestly. And the fact that nobody even wanted McDaniels, and that's who you go after. Like, pick a better coach if you're gonna say you're firing Arians. Be like, we're firing Arians and gonna trade for Andy Reid. Like that. Like that's an okay one. Don't.
Right.
Oh,
we're gonna fire Arians and go for who's the guy who just left Atlanta?
Raheem?
Raheem Morris.
Who?
Raheem Morris. Or Dan Quinn.
Dan Quinn. That's it. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's continue.
Quarterback.
Continue because there's a couple more here. Hold on.
Oh, I've seen this. Yeah, these are some. I've seen some of these. And this shows.
Super Bowl. My brother was right.
Okay.
So I'm so excited, everybody. The Bucks are in the Super Bowl next week.
Against another NFC team.
Yes.
NFC South team, by the way.
Guys. Come on, guys.
I can't wait for my Chiefs Bills Super Bowl. I'm really.
Are y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? Because I have to actually go back to the well. Are you ready? Because it got worse.
Let's go.
Oh no.
Nick. Rojo must have slept with a coach's wife. All I can think of at this point.
That's kind of funny.
Or perhaps he got hurt. Or perhaps there's some other reason.
Nick is just was struggling. Like
Nick. All right, and here we go. The top of the heap, everybody. The top of the heap. The worst of the worst. Let's bring it. Hold on. You always get it deserves the cat.
Stupid Bucks fans say.
The number one stupid thing the Bucks fans say. Well, it's been a fun season.
14.
Saints 59, Buccaneers 14. You're the winner. Dumbest thing that a Bucks fan could say.
Incredible.
This is somebody who literally says, I'm a Bucks fan. He says, I'm a Bucks fan, and then he posts that.
I've seen his posts quite a bit, man.
I've had him on here before. Yeah.
You could just fill up the show with his comments. Dude.
Yeah. It's an idiot. So, wow. So there we go, guys. Another segment of Stupid Stuff Bucks fans say. Jacob,
yes,
you've got to run. I know you want to go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah, for sure. So the Hard Count Football Podcast on YouTube and SoundCloud, and you can check out the Hard Count Football Podcast live, which is Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern on the Hard Count Football YouTube channel, and here on Bucks Report, which is always very exciting. Bring your questions to me. Tell me I'm wrong. Call into the show. Join the show via the stream. I sent out the link, just like this one. It's a lot of fun. Any of you guys, of course, are always welcome to stop by. It's always a lot of fun to talk to you. Go ahead, follow me on Twitter at Jacob Charno and Instagram at Hard Count Football. And yeah, I don't know, Rick. It's always a lot of fun, guys. It's fun talking to you. Bucks, they win. I'm sure we're going to be talking more about the Saints game for the rest of the week. So I'm not gonna. I'll spread my opinions out throughout the week on the show.
We'll be back on Tuesday night. We're going to really get into the Saints game on Tuesday night.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
Have a great night, Jacob.
You too. Peace.
All right, let's see if we can bring in the dude. Let's try again. See if the dude's working now. Dude, are you there?
I'm out here.
There we go.
I'm out here looking for Chase Young. He's been kind of quiet. Haven't heard from him. I think he's joined Juju Schuster. Hey, Juju, you know those cameras at the end of the end zone, brother? Those are to dance after you've done something. Okay? Not before. Hey, if you guys are watching with your other eye, wait. Okay, but anyway, Pittsburgh. Hey, steal or what? I mean, come on, dude.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, we got Cleveland Browns versus the University of Pitt going on at the moment.
Dude, it's not even that. It's more like Penn. Penn.
This is why you don't sit your starters for basically 3 weeks. I don't think the Browns were that good of a football team anyway. I thought they're overrated, but don't sit your team for basically 3 weeks.
Yeah.
35-10.
Hey, there's the comeback. Oh wait, no,
Tom
Brady's on the Bucks. That's right.
Now listen, they are the Browns. It wouldn't shock me that much. By the way, you guys, I'm telling you, I've brought it up before. I told you about the producer that I have sitting next to me in the producer's chair staring at me with the same freaking look constantly. I swear. It's just like it's constantly just looking at me like, everything coming out of your mouth is stupid stuff Bucks fans say. You know that, right?
And no humans were made in the production of this show.
Right.
Or at least, or something.
Right. We're made?
So,
no, there were definitely no humans made in the production of this show.
Well, I mean, that's why I was having technical difficulties.
I was gonna say we couldn't get a hold of Dude for a second.
Well, the phone kept sliding off. Never mind. Can I just point out again for everybody that Rick poked some fun at tonight? It's hard not to overreact. Well, yeah, exactly. It's hard not to overreact when you've when you're doing something you haven't seen done. I don't know, since most people's puberty, and being in a game, a close game in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. Remember those grins that were on all the other teams' fans' faces this time of the year? Yeah. And you're like, why are they laughing? Because we're Bucks fans and we're like doing mock drafts in December. That feeling, that look on their face, is what you're experiencing right now. Because,
or should be at least, or should be.
Well, you should be trying. And here's the thing: we know when you get offline and you unplug from your ego, that is your social media biography. We know you dance in front of the mirror like a fool because the Bucks win. We know you yell at your TV. We know you hug the person next to you. You probably high five your dog or cat. But you get on social media and suddenly you're like, oh, I gotta be the guy who tells it like it is, the cynical dude, the guy who always has the counterpoint. Well, hey, guess what? The counterpoint is divisional round. They're in the divisional round. Okay. So as they would say, miss me with that bull spit. See what I did there? I substituted 2 letters. Now it's totally cool.
1 letter.
Rick, what do we have any new sound effects?
Do we have any sound effects? I mean
new ones.
No new ones. I'm behind this week. I'm not. No, not this year. Not this week.
Hey, you guys want to know what it looks like for someone to be up for 48 hours straight and make 2 air flights? Look, that's Rick. Rick flew down to Tampa, went to the deck to hang out with the guys to watch the deck and the grill, the game, and then took a little cat nap, got back on the plane, flew back home, worked all day at his job, and here he is looking, like he totally just did that.
Yeah, I was going to say looking, yeah.
And shout out to Jake. Hey, is there a place in the Sportscasters Hall of Fame where you can put Jacob Charnow's hair? I mean, like right next to Mel Kiper, somewhere between Mel Kiper and Howard Cosell. like top 5 in any order, but no particular order, is like Dan Patrick, Howard Cosell, Mel Kiper, Jacob Charnow. We got to fill in one more.
Chris Berman.
Or was that hair, or was that spray on stuff you see on the inside?
He gets sometimes his is just awesome. I don't know what it is. It's kind of
Berman and Cosell need to go next to each other.
Yeah.
But anyway, so hey, what did we're not doing the eating stuff tonight, are we?
No, not tonight. So that's Tuesday. Save it for Tuesday.
So this is cheap seats, right?
No. Yeah, this is cheap seats. What am I? Where am I? Who am I?
So what are we drinking?
How can the dude know?
What are we drinking?
What am I drinking? Water.
That's not what you drink in the cheap seats. Come on, hey, somebody lie at least. Come on.
Yeah.
No.
Well, my favorite wine is tequila.
There you go.
There you go.
Mike should be hammered right now. It's birthday.
No, that's not true. It's tomorrow.
Oh, okay. He's preparing to go outside.
Yeah.
Which in Canadian time is like next week.
Right. Once you convert, when you say tomorrow, when you convert it to American,
it's like the metric system.
They don't have 24 hours; they have 240 hours.
Tomorrow he will be.
It's always a divisible by 10.
So how old are you going to be tomorrow, man?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's hard to judge when you can't see the sun.
Damn, even Canadians can't do the conversion.
After 18, it's all a blur.
In Celsius, how many years are you?
I'll be
Hey, he's like 25.6 kilograms.
I'll
Oh,
be 56 tomorrow.
I'm going to send you a marker so you can start tallying on the wall.
Yeah. What's really funny is if you look behind him, you'll see him from when he was a child. He's never left the room. You'll see all the marks.
how many meters did Tom Brady throw this year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome.
You guys are incredible.
Awesome.
Should we all sing "O Canada" now as a sign of respect and solidarity?
Oh no, I'm getting punchy.
No, we got to convert that to kilometers because Tom Brady's thrown quite a bit this year.
Yes, that's true. He's going for kilometers at this point.
Okay, so in Canada, do the educated people call it kilometers, and then kind of like the people who live out in the sticks call it kilometers?
That's kilometers.
Do you have rednecks in Canada?
Yes.
They're blue.
Cold. Go west.
Really, country people like
Cowboys, cowboys.
Well, I mean, no, a cowboy is different.
No, you got to watch Letterkenny. They got Canadian trash, trailer trash there too.
Okay.
Hey, wait. Does anybody else chuckle when they see a grown man walking around in public in a cowboy hat?
Yeah.
You know what? It depends on the guy. I will tell you, it depends on the guy because, like, I was in Houston's airport one time, and I remember the first time I ever saw a guy. He was in a business suit and a cowboy hat, and he had this beautiful woman with him, and I was like, "Yeah, okay, you win. You're cool."
So yeah,
but here's the.
It depends where you're at. If I'm in Texas and see a guy in a cowboy hat, I'm like, okay, yeah. But when I see a guy here in Chicago at McDonald's in a cowboy hat, I'm like,
it kind of depends on what part of Texas. If you're Western Texas, yeah. But Eastern Texas, that's just Western Louisiana, man.
Here's the thing, though.
Cross country.
Rick, you brought up Houston, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody been to the city of Houston? There ain't no freaking cowboys in the city of Houston, bro. They're on the outskirts of Houston. But there's no cowboys. There's no horses in Houston.
Yeah, but when you're walking with that with that supermodel looking blonde, you're in your business suit. You obviously have a ton of money. You're probably in the oil business. Yeah, okay, fine. You win.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But the other side of that is you also probably have a very okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, Jerry Jones, you aren't a cowboy. I have not seen you shave a sheep. I haven't seen you wrangle anything except for prostitutes.
How many people have you watched with sheep?
I'm just saying. I haven't seen him do any farm stuff. I haven't seen him wrangle anything except for prostitutes. So I
gotta mark the tape. I gotta take dude's comment. I haven't seen him do any farm stuff.
You have to shave your sheep if you're a cowboy, bro.
There's two separate species there, dude. I know you've been tipping it a little bit today, but
well, okay, you can shave your whatever, but the point is Jerry Jones has never even been to a farm.
Right.
Well, except the Bunny Ranch.
Yeah.
Mustang Ranch.
Dallas really isn't known for its farming areas. It's mostly oil wells.
Right. Now, horse country is Eastern Texas.
San Antonio and El Paso. There you go.
Out there, yeah. That's beautiful country.
Like I said, it depends where you're at. When I walk into Target out here and I see a guy in a cowboy hat, I'm just like, Halloween's over. It's done.
All right, guys. Let me get this over with because I'm really tired. I want to get this segment over with so that when I embarrass myself, because it's anyway, just
might as well not even go to bed.
Are y'all ready for words of wisdom? That was my philosophy the last 2 nights. Okay. Here's words of wisdom, everybody. And I want to say this, it's kind of cool. We have a former Alabama running back tonight. Does anybody know who it would be?
Mark
Richardson.
Primarily known for being a running back and actually special teams. Bear Bryant days.
Oh, okay.
For my time.
All right. Hold on.
They're going to be so pissed.
You ready? I know. That's the beauty of it. Hello. Mama always told me you can tell a lot about a team just by looking at their record. Like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with quarterback Tom Brady. They were 11-5 in the regular football season, but somehow folks still think they aren't very good. I don't know why. Tom Brady is their quarterback. He has 6 rings. That's more rings than my jitterbug phone. And Tom Brady's wife is just about the prettiest girl I ever did see. Next to Jenny. Jenny told me the Buccaneers would be doing even better if they would just keep running. I watched this segment on Live from the Cheap Seats with your host Rick Hughes that talked about all of the stupid things that Buccaneers fans do say. Mama always told me stupid is the stupid posts. Rick Hughes, the host of Live from the Cheap Seats with your host Rick Hughes, went all the way to some place called the Deck Bar and Grill at Isla del Sol. It's a magical place full of all kinds of shrimp. Rick ate Walker's Wood shrimp, and Bang Bang shrimp, and blackened shrimp, and shrimp kebabs, and the popcorn shrimp, and butterfly shrimp, and shrimp scampi, and steamed shrimp, and boiled shrimp, and grilled shrimp, and shrimp cocktail. Rick even told me about a very famous shrimp named Michael Spurlock, and they told him to run just like me.
Run, Michael, run, Michael, run, Michael, run!
Anyway, those same Tampa Bay Buccaneers with quarterback Tom Brady, they will be playing the New Orleans Saints. I will watch that whole game while sitting on my buttocks. The Saints are really good. You can tell because of their record. And Mama always told me you can tell a lot about a team just by looking at their record. Bye.
That was phenomenal.
There you go.
That was phenomenal.
Oh,
So
man.
can I ask a question to Rick Hughes, host of the Cheap Seats, Live from the Cheap Seats with Rick Hughes on the Cheap Seats, where Rick Hughes asks questions from the Cheap Seats on the Cheap Seats with Rick Hughes.
Live.
From the cheap seats.
Oh, wait. And then I got to go, so I'm like Forrest. Hey, great job getting the Alabama running back on there. I was expecting, like, I don't know, not Forrest Gump, but hey.
I
Rick,
keep it to the sports world.
did anybody else notice he looked like a flea stack there a couple times?
I think I look like Homer Simpson.
Yeah, he had like a pale Simpson thing happening.
That was great.
Oh, man.
Did anybody just miss the fact that the dude just used flea stack in a comment?
Yes, he did. And
Yeah,
how
but the
many
funny
people
thing is,
have
you know
no
what? You
idea
won't-
what a sleeve stack is?
You won't see Jerry Jones trying to shave a flea stack either now, will you?
No, you will not.
But he will have a cowboy hat.
That's right.
I want everybody to go out there and look through their classic movie collection and figure out where that came from.
TV collection, isn't it?
TV, yeah.
Yeah. But
Hey, all I can say is Chaka is very disappointed.
and only the
Look,
old people
look.
laughed.
What is going on?
Look, Mike DeRoche is over here going, all right, so these old guys are talking about stuff I have no idea what they're saying.
Mike, please tell me you've seen that movie, Forrest Gump.
More than you can know.
Okay. Whew.
Do you know what a flea stack is, Mike?
What's
No,
that?
Mike, like hell, I'm living it.
Mike, do you know what a sleeve stack is?
Nope.
Tyler, do you know what a sleeve stack is?
Are you talking from Land of the Lost? Like,
yeah.
Ding ding ding.
Wow.
We have a winner.
Wow. He pulled that one out. That's awesome.
Okay,
Way
well,
to go.
so people don't realize this. I was raised by my grandparents. I was born, or I from the time I was a year old till I moved out. So I know all these like old shows. I like every night. My wife gets irritated.
Okay, it wasn't that old.
Because I think it was, Johnny.
I sit up and watch like All in the Family and like
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, because that's TV from 45 years ago.
I
mean,
watch it all. That's the shows I fall asleep to because that's just what I grew up watching.
That's awesome. That is
All
awesome.
right, shout out to Tyler's grandparents for having the Nick at Night on their cable package.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody? Has anybody watched any of the Nickelodeon coverage of the game?
It was great.
It was awesome.
It was great. I don't know what you guys think, but I thought like the wide camera angle where you could see the receivers running routes. I think the idea of bringing younger fans in and getting them involved, I think is great. I think it's kind of strange, like you're on Nickelodeon watching a football.
What I saw of it, I thought, you know what, that's so smart by the NFL to keep their fan base going.
And did you listen to any of it? Like some of the stats they were throwing out, and they're how they were targeting a younger crowd. It was just kind of cool. It was cool to see.
And it was like an infomercial. They explained everything as they went along. They even had a kid in there as part of the color commentary. I mean, here's the thing.
Wait,
this
Jacob,
is why baseball is dying.
No, I agree with you. That's what I was thinking of. Is that just baseball needs something like that? You know, I was talking to Dude earlier, and he had a great example of what it should be like. Where they you should have some kid saying Ben Roethlisberger dropped back.
But the camera, I don't know how much you guys watch. The camera view is cool because like they pulled it back, they zoomed out or whatever they do, and you could see the receiver running the route. So it wasn't just watching the ball and hoping that
it looked like it was from the same vantage point as
the Chiefs
video game.
Yeah, it was cool.
It had a Madden look to it. And then the graphic overlays were pretty cool. You know, realize you have to look at this through the lens of someone between like 8 and 12 or 8 and 14, right, where you're learning the game. And that's what it was. Right. It was an infomercial. Now I'll say this. I wonder if there's any truth to the rumor that the next color commentary team on one of these type games will be Beavis and Butthead. How awesome would that be?
Let's put him on. Let's put the Buck.
That wasn't reception. He said he got picked.
He said sack.
I think Nick Charnow needs to get his resume in order and send it to him.
Why?
Oh my gosh! Can you imagine Nick on? I mean,
Jacob on
Nickelodeon would be.
Well, he's not that far removed.
Freaking gold.
He's 16, so
yeah, it'd be freaking gold.
Wait, I think he's Nick Jr., right?
What's that?
Is he Nick Jr. age?
Targeting is Jacob. That's the age.
Or no, beforehand. I mean, no, Jacob's older than that, but
yeah,
Jacob's more mature than half of us on the screen right now.
Jacob's older than Collinsworth. What are you talking about, man?
Hey, speaking of that, Collinsworth. Hey, I'll say this: Chris Collinsworth, you either love him or you hate him. But it's weird because it's the same thing with his son. You know, it's that punchable face.
Jack.
Yeah, if there's anybody worse than Chris Collinsworth, it's his son. How does that happen? Oh, it's brutal. That's awesome. A face you just want to punch.
Think about the greatness of Al Michaels, who called arguably the greatest sports call in history. 40 some years ago.
Yeah. Do you believe
now sitting next to Mr. Ed stunt double Chris Collinsworth, who I think he's got like 8 sentences and he just interchanges names and teams.
Hey, who's the worst on like Monday Night Football guys that you can think of? Who is the worst?
Tirico.
I think
Booger.
I can't think of his name. No, what was his name? Steven, comedian.
Are you saying all time or right now?
Dennis Miller. That's it. Dennis Miller.
I got the assist.
Yeah, that was
America wasn't ready for cynicism in the color booth at that point.
Well, I think cynicism is fine, but when you're saying things that are like just completely ridiculous, over the top, that no one's going to understand. You're purposely using references no one's going to understand. From books that are high-minded, lofty.
Yeah, when
whatever.
he dropped colloquial or whatever, everybody's like,
Say again.
Austin Entertainment was on here.
Yeah, but when he's like, that's like, he's mentioning so and so from the Ming Dynasty when they blah, blah, what?
Yeah,
And you're like, you talking about Ming from Flash Gordon? I mean,
sometimes you're just overdoing it. And then you're right. You got Collinsworth, who has literally 8 lines. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to start doing the slide in every time I come in the show. I hate
Tyler, you'd better do that.
I'm
That needs to be, if you're on a chair with wheels, that's now that is your assignment. Yeah. That's your entrance from now on.
and please have the thing catch on the floor and you tip over live on camera. That
Yes,
would be amazing.
please.
Oh, I hate. Now here's a guy. I hate that guy. Oh God.
So who was your favorite?
My favorite right now that calls games.
Yeah,
Monday
night.
Oh, Monday night. I don't know. My favorite that calls games is Romo as of right now. I
I agree with that. Yeah.
Didn't you see him today? Because he's sick. I think he has COVID. He looked rough today. That was.
Yeah. What did you say, Mike?
I like Jim Nance and Romo together.
Yeah, we're talking Monday night though.
Monday, probably Gruden. I like listening to Gruden.
No,
I think it was like a bias thing though.
I like Gruden. No, I like Gruden. I thought Gruden was good. I did. I thought Gruden was good. I still go back to the days with Dandy Don and Cosell and those were that was the best.
Cosell was my guy, man.
Yeah. What's that?
Didn't.
All I'm hearing is didn't, and then I'm not understanding.
It's like he's throwing his voice.
Frank Gifford.
Oh, Frank Gifford. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Frank Gifford was. Yeah, that was the crew. That was just a great crew.
Didn't Madden do Monday nights?
Yeah,
I think briefly. Yeah, I think he did briefly, and I liked Madden, but by that point, Summerall.
Madden was hilarious, man. You gotta give him that. He was hilarious.
Yeah, yes, he was. But Summerall, I just by that point, I don't know if Summerall was just constantly drunk. I don't know what was going on.
Summerall was officially pickled at that point.
Yeah, he was. I mean, it was amazing. I remember I watched a game and they went on for like, they're like, it's 4th and 10. And I can't believe they're going for it. And they went on and on and on. And there was a timeout. So they kept just going on and on about how it was just amazingly stupid that they would be going for it on 4th and 10 like this. And they broke it down and they went into the details. They spent like minutes going on about this. And it was 1st and 10 the whole time. And then they run the play and they just go, oh, it was 1st and 10. And then they just went on. Like they didn't just spend the last 4 minutes like completely ridiculing and demeaning everybody.
I've watched some old Monday night film games of O.J. Simpson calling games on Monday nights, like in the 80s.
Wow.
And the problem with OJ was every time he talked, he waved his hands, and his hands were so large it just blocked the camera.
Yeah, there was a
see the movie Jackass where the big hand smacked people down? That's what it looked like.
Did he have a glove? Did he have a glove by chance?
Have you seen the
No, they didn't fit.
Oh yeah, that's true. They
team in a booth. It's Howard Cosell, and he's surrounded by O.J. Simpson and Bruce Jenner. He has them on both sides, and it's just I've been, folks. I've seen the future, and you're not going to believe this.
I like watching wherever Aaron Andrews is. Personally.
Wait a minute.
Yes. I'm in.
Does that technically make Bruce Jenner the first female booth guy or person in the Monday night booth?
That's a good question.
It would have to.
That's an excellent question. Yeah, I don't
know. Get like a lifetime achievement award?
Women in
broadcasting.
broadcasting.
Gold medal in men's Olympics.
Yeah, did you get a women in broadcasting award?
Somebody needs to get the meme generator out.
Yep.
The
That's a
only
good one.
person to be in the booth as a male and female. Now that's the 2021 most thing ever.
Yeah.
Dude, what do you think about the Saints?
I think it's hard to beat a team 3 times in 1 year.
That is also huge. That's a good point. It's tough to beat, especially this team.
I think it's even harder to beat Tom Brady 3 times in 1 year. Let's go back and check that stat.
Third time's a charm.
I also
Guys,
think that the Buccaneers secondary.
I have to send something to you here. Let me get this sent over to the computer.
What are you sending, dude? No, look, you're not allowed to exchange. You are my only channel on this platform.
I'm
Our
about to
fans
fans only. Crap. Well,
By
that
the way,
changes it.
do that myfansonly.com.
Is that what it's our fan? Whatever.
I drink
Yeah.
my coffee naked. The coffee's naked, not me.
Oh, another Monday. I like Joe Theismann as well. That just
So you know how we had the conversation about hair just a minute ago?
no.
I like Joe Theismann too, except for now, in retrospect, with these commercials he's doing, where he's constantly talking about, when I was in the Monday Night booth, I always had to pee. It made me look at the thing a whole different way. Like, I thought he was full of energy. No, he's just got to take a piss. Hey, how many times did someone say right before Theismann went on air on the Monday night game, break a leg, Joe? No? We're not going down that? Okay.
If they didn't.
Okay.
Get a leg up.
This up. I gotta bring this.
Hey, Rick. Hey, Rick. Did you find something cool?
Well, we were talking about hair, and right at that moment, guys, I've had my friend Dave on here from time to time, very Bucks fan. That
Does
I've
he
known
have hair?
Well, yes, he has hair. He sent a picture from. I mean, we had to be like, I don't know. It's quite obviously the 80s. Okay. And I don't know where we were going. I don't know what we were doing, but it's horrifying. And you've got to see the hair in this picture.
We're going to see pictures of Rick when he was young. Yes.
Oh, you're ish. No, you guys are going to crack up though,
This
because
is really Rick. This is really Rick last night when he was out on the town in Tampa.
Let's
Go
see the
ahead.
big hair. Let's see Rick's hairband days.
This is me and Peter. Oh, this is hairband kind of. This is worse. This is worse. This is every horrible 1980s stereotype that you can almost come up with.
You guys didn't know that?
You want to see mine?
Yeah.
You didn't know that Rick was in Steel Panther?
They're not going to know what that is.
You don't know what Steel Panther is? Okay, never mind.
And Steel Panther?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You don't know.
I'm waiting to see that. Hey,
it's coming. I got to upload it. It's StreamYard.
Hey, we got some paranormal activity going on in Canada over here. Mike disappeared.
Mike's going.
Well, we know he's not far.
Yeah.
Hey, when you're a band, whoa! I saw a whole lot of man boob.
There you go. Look at the hair.
Wow, that's a Malay.
Party in the back,
You
dude.
guys ready?
Hey,
You guys
hey!
ready?
In America, that's mullet. In Canada, that's Malay.
Mullet.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
Wait a
another
minute.
mullet.
Wait. Hey, Rick. Every time you move, did you have to register? Look at that mustache, bro.
Mustache.
Excuse me.
Wow.
Excuse me. Hey, Rick was the guy at every high school party that when he walked in, like, cops are here.
Check out the. I mean, seriously, there's everything about that screams the stereotype. The guy named Rick.
Well, your tie's a little too fat for total 80s. It has to be way more slender so you look like Rick Ocasek.
This is the 70s version of the good guys.
He looked like he was on his way to like a high school party. He might have been like 28, just looking for something to do.
So you
He
were
was going back to high school.
No, I was probably 24 at that point.
Pull that up again. Pull that up again.
Yeah, wait. Are we looking at a picture of Rick, or is this the pocket pool of championships from 1988?
Ma'am, can I interest you in some insurance?
Dave's hair is part. No, these are definitely vacuum cleaner sales.
Hey, one of you guys is wearing.
There you go. There you go. My first job, vacuum cleaner.
Just screams Napoleon Dynamite.
So you're wearing a brown shirt and a teal tie? Nice.
I can't tell
Dude.
what shirt that is.
Dave's hair.
What store did you? What store in the mall did you work in?
Jay Riggins.
That's funny, Rick.
Which one of you is wearing pleated slacks there?
Me.
You.
I'm 100% certain you either sold knives or vacuum cleaners, or the old Tupperware that every household had.
Oh man,
were those penny loafers?
I feel like if my grandma was still around, I'd be like, Grandma, you know Rick Hughes? She
I knew him.
His grandma's like, Rick Hughes bounced a quarter off my ass in a game of quarters back in '87.
Hey, look what Tim Witherspoon said.
What?
It looks like a picture from the poster children for the Glengarry Glen Ross movie.
What?
Glengarry Glen Ross.
No,
those were two extras from the movie Can't Buy Me Love. No one knows that one.
Closers.
So, Rick, were you single then?
I've been single my whole life, man. I mean,
dude, you didn't see where his right hand was?
Look like that and not be single.
Dude, he was double wrist deep in that pocket, bro. He's single.
Right, I got one that's worse. I have one that's worse. I'm gonna go ahead and just full on embarrass myself tonight.
That's what she said, and then she brought her sister out.
Hold on, y'all ready? You remember Kenny Loggins?
Oh, Footloose.
Yeah, right to the danger zone, baby.
Yeah, the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. You ready? You guys ready?
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Wait. What in the 1980s Game of Thrones is that, bro?
You look like Billy Ray Cyrus.
Hey, Rick's on here like fall is coming.
Autumn is coming.
Hey, camera like I am definitely getting late after this.
Hey, Billy Ray Cyrus would make a photo shoot, so they just grabbed you.
That looks like Silent. That looks like the guy that Silent Bob used to get to buy beer for us.
I actually thought that was Bob Seger.
Wait, put that back up. That's the host. That's the
stupid stuff Bucks fans did.
That's the convenience store. That's the convenience store cashier from Clerks.
No, that's the guy who organizes the videos in the back room at the video store. That's what that is.
Okay, what is seriously? What is this picture for?
Yeah,
that's a headshot if I ever saw one.
Hey, everybody! Just so you know, that officially confirms that Rick did go to Glamour Shots to get pictures taken back in the day. Go ahead, Rick.
No, but my first photography job was at Glamour Shots. How about that?
That's sexy.
How about that? No, that was actually taken when I was messing around as a brand new photographer, and I was just like learning how to shoot black and white, and was messing around like.
That's funny.
Yep.
Do you know how? Hey, so you were a Glamour Shots photographer?
Yeah.
Do you know how many men you have misled in your life?
Wait, hold on. Tell me I wasn't a Glamour Shots photographer.
Hey, you either worked at Glamour Shots or Buster Brown Shoes. And not because you like selling shoes.
You sent to the lingerie department to pick out the wardrobe.
Yep. Oh man. So
Rick's the guy that used to stand at Moss Brothers by the women's department. Says the dressing rooms are right over here, ladies.
What do you mean used to?
That's awesome.
Used to. That's like last week.
If you don't take that one solo shot of you and make it your profile picture across all your social media, you don't have a hair on your ass, dude. That is, dude. I guarantee you,
the day.
If you put that up on your profile, you will have messages in your inbox going, "Hi," with a smiley winky face.
Yeah, from what? Well, I mean, when you message them, you'll hear banjo music, but who cares? I mean,
Yes, exactly.
Teresa Baxter got back at you.
Shaving sheep.
Hey, Rick, last photo, how old were you?
Dude, I was shaving sheep.
I
But that
was. Let's see here. I'm thinking here. That would have been 1988. That would have been 22.
He was, dude. Okay, check it out. Don Johnson was cool in 1988. This right here, this is the
cool
bad guy from Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, this was not cool in 1988. This was not cool ever.
Rick, read your girl's post down there, man. Teresa Baxter.
What'd she say? Oh no!
Auditioning for Weekend at Bernie's. She got your back, bro.
That picture you just put up looks like you're in a Tears for Fears cover band.
That's crazy.
Oh man!
Mike. I told you you weren't the comedic relief, dude.
See, now, and for everybody who's like, "You're making fun of me,"
yeah,
I'm more than happy to make fun of me.
Hey, hey, can you put the picture back up, please?
No.
Come on, man. Wait, put it up. Ready? Because I want you to do the mouth thing on this picture next week. Ready? Ready? Here we go. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. It's Fat Rick Isley.
You've been Rick rolled.
Stash Rick.
You gotta do the mouth thing on that. Mark the tape for that one. Do the mouth thing.
Oh man.
I gotta say, Rick, I congratulate you. That was very brave.
I don't care. I'm gonna make a fool out of myself. I do it every night. I mean,
I think this is 48 hours.
I got no hang-ups of making fun of myself.
Wait a minute. I got one for you, Rick.
What's that?
Keep talking, Rick. I'll send you a picture, Rick.
Oh, no, I'm terrified.
I'm gonna send you.
I am terrified.
Well, you should be.
That's a solid picture. The only thing I can think of is "Don't break my heart."
Oh, that is a good
I just don't think you understand.
This is, and you know what the perfect sound effect for that picture is?
Let's face it, this is not the worst thing you've caught me doing.
Hey, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's funny. Oh my god!
Wow. Now my cat's just like
You just started a new segment, Rick.
I know. I wish I had old pictures like that where my hair's like just flowing.
Nobody has pictures that bad. Come on, guys.
I think I got a picture somewhere of me kissing a bass when I was fishing one time.
I have a picture from a group of us at a wedding, and we're all wearing teal cummerbunds and bow ties with a black tux and shirt. And
we had a football game in Pittsburgh.
What the
see
hell?
the hair.
Which one are you, Rick? I can't.
Middle.
The band.
Yeah, it's the band. It's exactly what it is. That's the band.
Wow.
You didn't put that one up when the dude was here.
Yeah. Funny how that happened.
That's hilarious, Mike.
Oh man.
We have a 12-point ball game in Pittsburgh.
Wow.
23-35.
Wow.
With a quarter to go. See, like you said, Rick, it wouldn't surprise anybody if the Browns blow this game.
Yes.
Hey, while we're waiting for the dude, how good of a matchup is the Packers and Rams next week? You got Jalen Ramsey guarding Devontae Adams. You have that line versus Aaron Rodgers. I think that's going to be a good game.
Yes, it is.
The Bucs host the playoff game again.
That's right. The Rams win and the Bucs win. We host a NFC championship.
Second one in our history.
With the Rams. Second, we've lost to the Rams twice in the playoffs, dude. 79 and 99.
Oh, Yeah, we have. We did. We lost our first playoff. Our
9-0
playoff loss was to them.
and 11-6.
Wow.
But that's a good matchup. I mean, I seriously think that Jalen Ramsey, well, he can take any wide receiver out of a game. I don't know if you guys saw the numbers from him this year. It's ridiculous. But he can take Devontae Adams out of the game and make that a ball game.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. He's kind of like, well, Minka Fitzpatrick with the Steelers. I don't know. The guy's amazing, but the team around him, he thought he was going to a better team, and look what Miami's doing and stuff now.
Yeah, did you hear there? I guess there's rumors about trading Tua. Did you hear about this?
There's also Doug Peterson trade rumors.
Doug Peterson trade rumors?
No, you're not kidding. Serious? Yes.
Oh, my
I don't
God.
know who's trading. Wouldn't it be great if the Jets traded for Doug Peterson?
Oh, my God.
Yes, that would be great.
Sam Darnold for Doug
Why would
Peterson.
anybody be trading for a coach right now with all the talent that's out there?
Oh, man.
Sam Darnold for Doug Peterson straight up.
Oh, my God. Jacob's head would
You know
explode.
what's hilarious? When I went down to the deck, I got to meet Eric, and I got to meet holy crap, I'm tired.
Other people and things.
No, I want to say Mike, but my brain is I've argued with this guy like I can't even tell you how many times. I mean, we've gotten into it through we actually got into it one night here online. But anyway, doesn't matter. Ron. Golly. Ron McClary, Ron Buck Fanatic McClary. And Eric, who I don't know if either of them are in the chat room right now. But I gotta say this: it was fun to meet these guys and to be there and face to face. And Ron, thank you for not beating me up. But and Eric's like, it's funny because Eric's like, you hung up on me,
If you were showing that picture, they'd want no business with you.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, okay. Oh no, okay. So hold on, I think the dude just sent me something.
30.
Oh wow, is that the dude?
Exactly, Tim.
What?
Yep.
That's an Adam Sandler stunt double.
Yeah.
That's wedding singer Adam Sandler.
Wow. Hey. Hey.
Did you see my chest? Oh, God. Wow. I think the dude beat you, man.
The dude.
It's horrifying. That is horrifying.
I need to see some.
Hell?
Xavier Smith.
That's the guy who does all those posts.
That guy's a dumbass.
That is awesome. That's awesome, dude. Oh my gosh, dude.
I need to see a few.
You should have had that before. That stupid shit. People, Buck Sensei.
What's that?
You should have had that before your segment. That would have been great.
He deserves after it. Freaking clown.
I need to see some old Mike DeRoche 80s photos. See him red hair.
He held it.
That's that true.
Yeah, he held up one of them.
Let's see it again.
Closer. There you go. There you go. Oh, there you go.
Free press.
You look like a hockey player. You look like a hockey player. Canada.
Yeah.
You got your haircut.
You look like an 80s hockey player. You look like
dude, you missed the comments about you, dude.
That was 1982.
Dude.
Yes, sir.
You missed the comments about you.
What'd they say, man?
I think you win.
You look like Adam Sandler wedding singer. That's who that is.
Well, that's the funny thing because I didn't sing at weddings, but I definitely was slaying like Adam Sandler. Hey, if you notice, there's taco meat in there. Show it. There's some taco meat.
Hey, dude, Fritzy from the Dan Patrick Show wants his chest back.
Dude, that's a 16-year-old with taco meat, bro.
Hey, dude, were you a stripper one time?
Yeah.
At one time. What do you mean at one time?
Look at that chest.
Wow.
He still can't keep his mouth shut.
That's funny.
Wow. Oh man, off the rails. Absolutely. You never know what's about to happen on this show. Who knew it was going to go here? I had
And you thought you were tired.
trust me. I know I'm going to wake up tomorrow and go, I did what?
What time do you start work tomorrow?
9:30.
Oh, that's not so bad.
So wait. If you got to work at 9:30, how long does it take for you to get that Billy Ray Cyrus thing going on, bro? You got to be up at 5 a.m.
He's got to blow dry it. He's got to. Yeah, it takes a while.
You got to crimp it.
It takes a while.
And
this dude is the only person I know of that has more hair now than he did when he was 16 or whatever that was.
Oh man. Oh man. All right.
I feel like we're
just talking
for ladies.
30 minutes about hair.
That's all right.
We just won a playoff game.
Well, that's what this show does. Sometime in the cheap seats, you start talking hair.
By the hair of your chinny chin chin.
Yep. Guys, I'm going to shut this down for the night because I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Thank you guys for being on here. Dude, do you have any words of wisdom for everybody? And I don't mean WISDUMB.
No, but before we go, I'm holding you to the dudes. You need to change every social media picture to that picture.
Yeah.
100%. Yes.
Yeah, that's not happening. I would like to, at some point in my life, again, spend a little bit of time with a woman. So,
well, that might be your best recourse.
I was going to say, put that back up, and who knows, you know?
Hey, so words of wisdom. We're going to tie this in a little bow here before I jump off, and everybody else can say goodbye, because the dude has to go to bed. Next week, Buccaneers, don't break our heart, our achy breaky heart. Okay, come out strong, come out fast, run the football, pressure Drew Brees. By the way, let's go to New Orleans and eat that W. And great playoff weekend. I think we found the new format for the wild card. I like the number one team being the only team that
like
gets
a lot. I definitely like it.
Thank you for all tuning in. Thank you for the Deck Bar and Grill, Isla del Sol. Thank you for everybody else. Thank you, Advanced Auto Parts, for all that you do for Bucks Report. The dude is going to go have a smoke and take a nap. I'll see you guys around 6 a.m. Late.
Nap.
It's going to get a nap. All right, man.
All right.
Oh, I'm going to so regret this show tomorrow.
I got one thing to say, and then I'm out of here.
Okay, go.
This has been a great season. Whether we win next week or not, I'm watching it as a fan, and I'm going to be rooting.
Yes.
And I'm not going to be disappointed by any outcome because the Bucks are back, baby.
Absolutely. And that's why you and I have stuck together, Johnny, on this. You and I disagree a lot. We've had our disagreements, but we both from the beginning have said we do not believe in the whole Super Bowl or bust thing.
Exactly. Enjoy this game, whether we win or lose. Everybody enjoy it, because after it's over until next year, bub. So enjoy it.
Also,
But let's go win this one.
Yeah, this feels very negative energy. Like,
Yeah. It's not like it's over.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, I wasn't trying to be negative. I said go Bucks. I'm like, this is going to be an enjoyable game. Don't get caught up in the details. Don't sit there and cry, oh, we need a better defense or this or that. Enjoy the season.
Exactly.
you're gonna post something stupid. Wait till after the game so you don't end up on the show.
Well, you better go quick because I do have time. I got them in tonight. So
All right, fellas, I am out of here. I have a long trip to Indiana tomorrow for work, so I'm jumping off as well.
Okay, well, be safe, brother.
All right, I appreciate it, fellas. Have a good night.
Have a great one.
Mike, happy birthday tomorrow. Hope your hair comes back for your birthday, buddy.
All right, thanks, guys.
Hey, Mike. Mike, I want your takeaways real quick before we go.
On the bus.
What are you happiest about and most concerned about?
I'm happy to advance, and I'm worried about Alex Kappa's replacement.
Okay, awesome. I think that's pretty reasonable. So, guys, this was a whole lot of fun. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. All right. I know it's horrifying, isn't it? Have a good one. Happy birthday.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, guys. Wow. The show went completely off the rails. Guys, the Bucs are playoff winners. They are playoff winners. The Buccaneers won. They're going on to the next round. We're going to be facing the hated Saints. And let me tell you something. There's nothing better than getting that monkey off your back. So the Buccaneers have done it before. It's time to do it again. Let's have a good time next week. Let's all get jacked up for this game. It's going to be game time. It's coming, guys. It's coming. Brady versus Breeze. One more time. One more time. Brady versus Breeze. We get to see it, and, hopefully it's the end of the road for Mr. Breeze. You guys have a great night. Thanks for being a part of the show.
Tom.